morning, it's Randytbird out here in Arizona on a Sunday morning, March 10th, 2024. It's my son's birthday today. He's being 34 years old. Happy birthday, son, if you're watching this. I know you're impossible to get on the phone, so I left you a message. So happy birthday, and I hope it all goes well for you. Love you, son. Anyway, the news is that my house went through and we're closing on the 26th of the month, and I'm going to be moving to northern Arizona here in the next not quite 45 days or so. We're putting everything together. We're going to have a month to move, so don't have to do it all at once, and so that's going to be really cool. And my scenery is going to change, and as much as I love it down here and I love that ride, I've got a bunch of new destinations to go to that are all within reasonable distance, and I don't have to go 100 miles to get there. So it's gonna be good. I'm moving to a place called Cortez Lakes, which is at the junction of Highway 69 and 17, Interstate 17, which is up about 3,700 feet elevation. Got a nice little house up there with a nice patio and a garage, and up in the high desert. So it ought to be great. We had a lot of work to get going, but once we're there, we're there. So this is a new chapter of my life. I've never owned a house before, so this is all brand new. We got a good deal on it. It's already, we haven't even signed the papers yet, and it's already appreciated, so that's a good thing. So rural living will be something new for me, but that's okay. I've wanted to do that for a long time, and we're not too far away from facilities. There's a big hospital in Prescott Valley, Arizona, only about 25 minutes away, as well as major grocery supermarkets, whatever. But at the junction there's a couple fast food places, a couple fuel stations, and there's a little market there in the town, and so it'll be interesting to live that kind of life, and I'm looking forward to it. So not far from the National Forest. I'm thinking about buying another quad, now that it'll be that close, and don't have to load up and go out to the desert and load back up. Just be able to hop on it and go. We're less than a mile from the National Forest, or BLM land, open country up by Bloody Basin up in the high desert. Should be really awesome to do that, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So, but I got to get moved first, and well, just like I said, I just started packing up. We're starting to pack up the house now, so it's going to be a mess for a little while, but then it'll all be good. So I'm gonna hire a mover to move it, so I don't have to wear myself out moving up many trips. And being that it's about 75 miles from my house now to the new house, it's gonna try to get a mover to move the lion's share of it, and then so I don't have to make a whole bunch of trips. Those take some time. Even if you just go there, unload, and come back, you're looking at about a 4-hour round trip. So so every time we go up there, we're going to carry something with us and move it a little bit at a time, and it should be good. And then I will have some video on that once we get in there, and so you folks can see the new ranch. So it's not really a ranch, but it's out in ranch country. So a quarter of an acre is not huge. So the dogs and my son's new rabbit will probably be thrilled with this. This traffic through here sucks. There's I keep forgetting that they got the baseball spring training going on, and slows things down through here. That didn't happen for a couple 3 hours yet, so I'm not sure why it's slowing down that much. But this stretch of road here is is treacherous. It looks like we got an Air Force tanker flying up there. That's pretty cool. We got a National Guard base down at the Sky Harbor Airport, so it's either the tanker or that's a cargo plane. I think it's a tanker. So anyway, they do fly F-15s, F-16s out of there as well, which is pretty interesting when you oh fuck, pardon my French. Yeah, I hate this road, this stretch of road. I'm going to be so happy to get up into the country where there's not so much traffic, and I'm just tired of living in the city. So it's another wreck. Oh my god, see, that's what I mean about treacherous here. People just, I don't know what their deal is. They just don't pay attention. They drive too fast, they drive too close together, and you end up with this. People don't pay attention to what they're doing. Don't look like anybody's hurt, but you know, this happens all the time on this stretch of road. So, and now you're trying to squeeze 3 lanes over here, and people will do stupid things to let people merge. Jeez. Tourists don't know where they're going. That guy in the Honda car should have known that BMW SUV had the right of way. They always do. Anyway, past that, get the heart rate back to normal now. Anyway, I'm going to record a little bit more later, but just getting started today out on the Dyna. Just a beautiful day out here. It's going to be close to 80 degrees, and it should be really nice. It's before 10 o'clock, so it's still a little cool out, but nice, and I'll be back with you soon. Hey, it's Randy. I'm back. Sunday morning. Beautiful day. A little windy, though. Blowing me all over the road on the way up here, but I'm headed back now, so I should have the wind at my back, and it turned out to be a pretty nice day today. You know, talking about moving, I still got some things to do and start to get ready for this move, and hopefully make it as painless as possible. But in the meantime, it's a beautiful day out here, and we'll get out on the bike for a little while and just enjoy that feeling you get. So a few people out there riding today, and some guy broke down at the gas stop and finally figured it out. He didn't have the right tools, and I had some tools, but they weren't the right tools either. So some other guy ended up showing up and helping the guy out, so he's back on the road. So life is good. He can continue on with his day, and he didn't lose too much time. So yeah, that's cool. And he didn't have to be towed back, which was even better. So never like that. Never like being towed back. A lot of traffic today. This being a beautiful day, there's just a lot of people out and about. And, you know, there's a lake up here, so people are always hauling boats, and it is prime off-road vehicle weather, so there's plenty of those out here. And lots of the people headed out to the desert. Be a great day for that out there. And you know, I'm kind of looking forward to maybe getting another quad once we move up north, and you know, being close to the wilderness, as it were. We can get out and enjoy some of that. I'm not looking to go super fast. I might even replace the quads that I had. I had the Kawasaki 300 brute force, and I sold here a while back, but I might get another one. I did like it, or maybe a larger one. I don't know, maybe one that has 4-wheel drive. So I just want to cruise around the countryside. I'm in no big hurry, just to be out there in the open country and just enjoy what's out there. So looking forward to that. out last weekend. We went on a memorial ride and visited the resting places of some of the people that we've lost over the years, and that was a big day, a big group of us riding, and you know, it was a good day up till the end when unfortunately one of the guys went down. I was not there when it happened, but he'll live. But yeah, he got busted up a little bit, so that's sad. And JC, speedy recover, my friend. And you're tough. You need to be. So sometimes that happens. We don't like to talk about it all that much, but it happens. But just want you to know we're thinking about you, brother. So the breeze kicking up today, back towards town. The dust is kicking up, and so the visibility is dropping as I head back into town here. But you can still see pretty good. But yeah, by the end of the day, if this breeze keeps up, it's gonna stir up the dust and just kind of make everything hazy. A lot of people living in Phoenix these days, a lot of smog and whatever, so it is what it is. Got an FXR. I had one of those. Well, hope you all are doing well, and your riding is going to come back to you shortly. I see Daytona's been going on. I guess they had some crummy weather down that way, but now I guess it's all right. It should be the end of it this week. But never been to Daytona. I've been to Sturgis a few times, but never been to Daytona. I'm not sure I really want to go all the way across the country. You know, I like spring out here. And speaking of which, the spring is starting out here. You can smell the different flowers starting to bloom. Probably in another 2-3 weeks, these desert trees, the palaveries and the manzanitas, are just going to explode in color. And I always look forward to that time of year. Except for the allergies, I do get a little allergic reaction to some of them if I'm too close to them. But they're all around the valley. They've got the freeways lined with them and everything. And they just explode in yellow flowers. Really looking forward to seeing what the countryside's going to look like where I'm moving in the spring, and which will happen a little bit later because it's higher elevation. But I won't have to deal with 5.5 months of more than 100 degrees up there. It'll be in the 90s in the hot part of the year. It can be 100 up there, but it doesn't last. But the house has an AC unit on it, so if it gets hot, we'll have that. It'd be nice to be able to sit out in the evenings on the patio and just watch the sunset, and drink a beer or a soda, and just kind of enjoy the world. You know, never know how much time I got left on this world, but those things have become important to me, and I just love being outside. So that'll be good. This is gonna be this house will be my final stop. This is where I'm gonna live until I ain't living no more. So this is gonna be great. I'm hoping I live a long time. I hope I can keep riding a long time. Speaking of riding, I was stopped at the local Triumph shop yesterday, and they've got the new little 400 Scramblers have showed up, and those are pretty cool. They're really tall. I mean, adventure bikes are just tall. That's just the way it is. But really nice build quality. It's a little 400 single, double overhead cam single, 6-speed transmission, and the build quality on them is really nice, and I was really impressed with it. But you know, down the road, maybe, you never know. But anyway, I ain't got a whole lot to talk about. I already talked about the house, and that's exciting for me. Everybody's happy to be moving, and it should be a good time once it's done. Anyway, and I will catch you up on video as that happens, and then all the new destinations I'm going to be headed to. It's going to be a lot of fun. That, and I'm only 7-8 miles from a Harley dealer, so you know, I'll have a place to go check out the new stuff and keep up with that. I do like going to the shops. And anyway, well, this is Randytbird out here in Arizona, and thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. I sure appreciate it. Love seeing your comments. Like and share my videos. It helps out a lot. I keep a few pennies coming in, and you know, make a few bucks here and there, and nothing I can retire on, but you know, it just, I appreciate everybody that watches, and whether you subscribed or not. If you do, if you subscribe, it helps. If you don't, just keep watching. I appreciate it. This is Randytbird out here in Arizona. We will talk to you again.